But, I went around. Oh, my phone's gone. Went around Stonefalls, collected all the lore books, collected all the sky shards, and I became a vampire. I've leveled up quite a bit since then. Not too much. Level 32. But yeah, I want to finish up with this. Oh wow, someone actually bought that. I'll finish up with this quest line in Elsweyr. And I'm beginning to run a bank or inventory slots because I don't have ESO Plus, and it's getting really hectic keeping up with all my crafting stuff.
We need your cart to help barricade the city, Grishka. The maid will compensate you for any damage. I knew nothing good would come of Abner Tharn's efforts to make peace with the usurper queen. Now she turns her attention to Riverhold. We must protect the city, no matter what Euraxia throws at us.
Tharn said to report to you for my orders.
So many have answered the call. Zamorak and the Desert Wind Adepts, the people of Riverhold. Even that strange Cadwell. And now you, Fiveclaw. Excellent! I have things that need to be done, but not enough hands to do them. If you are willing.
Tell me what you need me to do.
The outlying farms are vulnerable.
Wait, Walker.
Take the big adept and go to the Greenleaf farm. You must convince them to seek the protection of the city walls before the usurper queen's forces arrive. Meanwhile, I have other preparations to check on.
Alright.
This one would go with you to the Greenleaf farm. The farmers there were kind when Zamorak passed that way on his return. He would help you convince them to find safety inside the town.
Where were you returning from, Zamorak?
Exile. Circumstances forced Zamorak to leave the land he loves. This one never imagined returning to Elsweyr, but here he is. Zamorak will help, though he prefers to utilize his healing skills over his martial abilities.
I've seen what you can do. We might need your strength before all this is over.
Zamorak understands, but that may be easier said than done. The last time this one used his martial skills, well, things did not go well. We can discuss this more later. Now let us go help the farmers. The farm lies to the northwest of the town.
Alright.
The fastest way to reach the farm is through the gate in the western wall.
Hope everybody's having a good spring so far. I've been pretty good. Pretty good.
Euraxia, dinner. We expected an attack from the east and south, but they've somehow encircled the town.
Move! Burn!
Damn barrel. Cart.
Get out, son of the usurper queen. Who are you to burst into our home without permission? Wait, this one recognizes the brawny adept standing behind you. What do you want with Zazie and her family?
Zamorak and I came to warn you. The Euraxians are about to attack. You need to get out. You need to get into town.
The Euraxians are already here. They seem to be searching for something. Though so far, they have left us alone. But this one's mate and brother, Kinaro and Hirsch, they are still in the fields. And we will not run while our family remains separated.
We can look for Canaro and Harsh.
You would do that? Thank you, Walker. Kinaro would try to hide, but my brother, Hirsch, can be hot-headed, and he hates the Euraxians. A lethal combination when faced with Euraxian steel. Please, hurry.
Stay safe while we find your missing family members.
This one's son plans to join the militia. Zazi would rather keep him safe, but children never appreciate the advice of their elders, yes?
You mentioned your mate likes to hide. Any idea where I should look for him?
A few small caves lie to the west, in the hills. We use them for storage, as they stay cool and dark, even on the hottest days.
I should be the one to sort.
Oh. Well, you didn't do it, so. Had your chance, bud. Okay, I'm over there pouting.
Go away! Haven't you done enough?
Thanks for the follow, man. I'm not one of the Euraxia soldiers. I don't know how to say that name. Thank. Seal sent me to find you.
Zazie, is she
Oh,
safe?
Sazi.
Thank John and Jode.
Oh.
Dark moons, what a disaster. The soldiers appeared and chased us out of the fields. Then they started digging. Hirsch threw a rock. They responded with an arrow. Now my mate's brother is dead.
Any idea what the soldiers are looking for?
I heard one of the soldiers mention body parts. Such gruesome work. But no one is buried in our fields, at least as far as I know. Oh, Walker, I have no idea how Zazie will react to the news of Hirsch's death. Dark moons, indeed.
First things first, return to your farmhouse and gather your family, then get inside of town.
This one will say the words to guide Hirsch to the sands behind the stars.
Thank you, Adept. I'll go and break the sad news to Zazie.
Yeah, I guess that's where I'm going as well.
We all grieve for Hirsch, Miniza.
This one's brother now walks the endless sands behind the stars. Zazie's sorrow is only eclipsed by the hatred she feels towards the Euraxians.
You can grieve later. Right now, you have to take your family and get inside the town.
This one's brother would want us to stay here and defend our farm. Zazie would be a poor sister and a poorer matriarch of this family if she tucked her tail between her legs and slunk away.
Your Axian forces are right outside. You'll all die here, just like your brother.
But
Ruthless.
damn you, Walker! We can't even spare a moment to take care of Hirsch's remains?
Bring him with.
No. The living are more important. We will go into the city. However, if this one gets killed anyway, she promises to haunt you.
Zemrat promises to take care of Hirsch. You should just be careful and stay inside.
Ah, Five Claw. Good. I have another task for you.
Oh, good.
I hoped to catch you before you were done. I need you to head west. Nalado's scouts identified a number of Euraxian supply camps set up near the mountains. I want you to help Nalado and her soldiers disrupt the Euraxian supply lines.
Alright, what do you need me to do?
These western camps support the soldiers that encircle the city. Find the camps, startle their horses, and set fire to their wagons. Nalado's soldiers will grab whatever supplies they can, but your goal is to inflict mayhem and destruction.
Mayhem and destruction, I can do that.
Once you scare off the horses and set fire to the wagons, that will be the signal for Nalado's soldiers to grab the supplies. And if any of the Euraxians complain, feel free to deal with them however you see fit.
I think the soldiers are also looking for the body parts of Zumogfung Seeks.
Zumogfum! He wants to resurrect the betrayer from the ancient tales of Kunzari. Ever since Abner Tharn made the Moon Singers recall those legends, we have been haunted by them. But that is the next problem. First, we must protect Riverhold.
Alright.
Do some damage, Five Claw.
Oh, I will. Oh, that's not too far.
You were right, Five Claw. They are searching.
That looked ridiculous. I can stop off and get this sky shard real quick. It's on the way. Damn, elite. What's going on, Senpai? You having a good stream tonight?
Quickly, take as much as you can carry. Well done, fighter. Let's talk over there. If those dungheads had proper tails, what we did to their supply camps would put a kink in them. One more small task, Five Claw, if you are willing. This one would have you help the strange one named Cadwell.
What's Cadwell doing that requires my help?
Cadwell was adamant about helping our cause. He's been tinkering with bits and scraps, claims he's made traps to slow down the Euraxians. If you would, help the strange one set his traps where the Euraxians are sure to spring them.
Where can I find Cadwell?
Cadwell works along the main road that heads south out of Riverhold. Make sure he doesn't blow himself to bits, yes? Now, Nalado must return to the city before the Euraxians arrive in force. This one wants to be there when the battle truly begins.
I'll go help Cadwell. I think my monitor, I got an old, it's not too old, but I mean, I think it's starting to go out on me. I got a backup one, but still. My backup one's I think like 2 inches smaller than the one I got right now. I guess it don't really make much of a difference, but you know.
So good to see you again. I missed you terribly. Now, mind where you step. I had no idea I could make such delightful murder toys. You don't want to stick a toe into any of them, though. Threw my little piggy right off.
It's like a Dwemer artifact or something. What, you didn't know you could make traps?
I can play a lute. Magnificent sword play. My speciality. Can even make a delicious Daedra heart flambe. But these doodads that go kaboom just popped into my head while thinking about how to help the catfolk. I quite like the catfolk.
So you just figure out how to make traps by thinking about it?
Wouldn't that be remarkable?
Wouldn't that be great?
Decide you need to know something and it just occurs to you in a flash of inspiration. Chocolate souffle. No, it didn't work. More likely, it's something I knew before they chopped my head off and scrambled my memories.
That's how you originally died, right?
Took it right off the old body, yes. Not that I recall details. Probably better than me. Anywho, you could help me arm the last few traps along the road. Just twiddle the spring and tweak the fiddly bit carefully. Watch. I'll show you.
I'll arm the traps along the road.
To arm a trap, just twiddle this bit like so, and... Oh dear. I'm fine. I twiddled when I should have tweaked, just a wee bit scorched, that's all.
I gotta jump out of this thing or cut it? Okay, no, I just walk through it. Figure I had to jump past that rope.
Oh my, it's happening again. Well, that's an evil-looking orc. A necromancer, I believe. I recognize that tree. They're on their way to Riverhold. That's not good. Not good at all. And I have enough trouble seeing through my own eyes, let alone someone else's. I hope this doesn't become a regular occurrence.
You had another one of your dream visions? What did you see?
The betrayer's head. I'm not sure why we're connected or why it insists on showing me the most disturbing images. I saw an orc necromancer, dreadful chap. He's coming to Riverhold and he's bringing his nasty undead chums with him.
The necromancer is Zumog Foom, and the betrayer's head, that's you, Cadwell.
Rubbish and poppycock. That makes no sense. What's the... Wait. I remember something. The betrayer. Those loon priests called me that. Right before they... Well, we need to warn the cat people. The necromancer is coming and he's bringing undead.
Let's get back to Riverhold.
Riverhold with cats so cold. I'll see you there.
Oh, it was actually pretty close.
Over here, Five Claw. Let us talk.
They're
We
definitely
must get
on the way.
inside and prepare to defend the town. Euraxia's forces are on their way.
Cadwell had another vision. He saw the necromancer Zumog Fum approaching Riverhold.
More undead. Just like at the defense force outpost. Regular troops are bad enough, but shambling corpses. They unsettle even the most seasoned Khajiiti warrior. We need to warn Gareshri.
Are the town defenses ready for this attack?
Almost. I wish we had another day and another pride of warriors. But our claws are sharp. Finish your business, then tell me when you are ready. We will enter the town, clear the streets, and set the final defenses before we report to Gareshri.
I'm ready to defend Riverhold. Oh.
Speaker, we have news.
Report, Camila.
The Euraxians have necromancers in their ranks.
The usurper Queen Bear sent undead against us? Five Claw, find Captain Nalido and warn her.
Alright, that's where I'm heading.
Strike hard! Drive back the Euraxians! Five Claw, did the speaker send orders?
Riverhold belongs to Queen Euraxia cats.
Grave-robbing cur!
Every death is just a new recruit for Euraxia's army.
This one hates killing the same fools again and again. This one must warn them.
Yeah, see, I'm a necromancer too, so.
The necromancer's spell will animate every corpse in town. But this one has an idea. Meet Zamarak at the temple, and maybe we can disrupt the spell. Riverhold's blessed moon pillars. They can cleanse the necromantic curse. This one must be at peace to memorize the inscription. They spilled blood in this sacred place. Come, let us find the blessed pillar of the spring moon.
Thanks for the alert, Tater Tot. Hope you're having a good. I don't know if you're streaming or not, but if you are, hope you're having a good one. And any of them that's coming up after that. See if they'll let me do this emo on my phone. Yeah. See, the other monitor I have, it's just VGA, and I was waiting on a VGA to DisplayPort connector. Of course, Walmart around here and the Staples around here don't have one for some reason. And I was going to use it for a second monitor, but I think this one might be starting to go out on me, so I'll have to swap over to this one and just wait and buy me a new one.
Deal with the undead while Zamarak recites the prayer. The ground. Let us proceed to the summer moon.
Oh, I didn't even know this was over here.
Deal with the undead while this one activates the pillar of the summer moon. Rokri, Jashim. Winter moon, near Kahajab Hall. Vaba Kri Frisin. The moon pillars are activated. Riverhold is sanctified.
It's working. The dead are dead again. Wait. Something is coming. Dark moons! Dragons! We can't fight dragons!
This one will order a retreat.
No. Riverhold belongs to the Khajiit.
Kamira, consider your next words very carefully.
Now I'll speak the words my people need to hear. We are Khajiit. We are the children of Alkosh, the daughters and sons of Joan and Jode. We do not run, even from dragons.
Follow done. Prove your worth. Destroy these paltry insects.
Stand with me, people
Where
of
did you go?
Anequina, for I am Kamira, daughter of King Hemakar. I am your queen. Now, Five Claws, use the ballista and drive the dragon to the ground.
Yeah, scream it so he knows what we're doing. I'm right in the damn face.
Well done. Now finish it. Dragon!
All hail Kamira, daughter of King Hemakar and Queen Numara!
Soon,
What about me?
London and all of Anequina will once again belong to us. The reign of the usurper queen nears its end. On this, I give you my word as the heir of Anequina, the daughter of King Hemakar, and the true queen of Rimmon.
We have plans to make. War Council, with me.
The speaker is correct. There's still work to do. Let's convene in Kaharjar Hall.
The hell's his staff doing?
You killed a dragon. Impressive, but don't let it go to your head. It was just one, and not even that large of a specimen. Plus, of course, no one will remember your feat. They're all going to be talking about the return of their king.
Why didn't you help me against the dragon?
I had every faith in your ability to handle the situation.
Yeah.
There was no need to intervene and tarnish your moment of glory. Besides, My considerable strategic skills serve the Khajiit cause better than my battle magic. I leave the mayhem to you.
Did you know that Chimera is the rightful heir to the Rimmon throne?
Honestly, I had no idea. Chimera's rousing words were all well and good, but it will take more than inspiring speeches and old siege weapons to take down my half-sister.
So did you and Garishri come up with a plan on how to defeat, or how to deal with the Euraxia?
Based on recent events, only one course of action makes sense. We must strike at Rimmon and remove my half-sister from the throne before she rallies her forces. First, however, take this. Compensation for stopping the undead and killing a dragon.
Sure.
My half-sister continues to be an embarrassment to our family name. The time has come to deal with Euraxia. Permanently.
Permanently? You want us to kill your own sister?
Half-sister. And yes, if it comes to that. Euraxia conquered Rimmon without authorization. She oppressed the Khajiit, unleashed hordes of undead, and made a deal with the dragons. If we don't depose her, I hate to imagine what she'll do next.
Do we have the forces to make a direct assault on Rimmon Palace?
Who said anything about a direct assault? Subterfuge is called for. I suggest a small group slip into the palace, locate Euraxia, and remove her from the throne by any means necessary. Talk to Garesh Reed. He knows someone who can get us inside.
Now that I have revealed my true heritage, we need to act quickly, Lord Speaker.
I agree with the princess. The time has come to remove my half-sister from the throne.
Queen Tharn. I have not been a princess in a very long time.
I stand corrected. Queen Chimera. You said you had a way to get us into the palace, Lord Speaker?
I do. Five Claw, let us speak. Like most of Abnur Tharn's plans, it is both brilliant and daring. If it has any chance to succeed, however, we need a way to get a small force into the palace without being seen. Luckily, I may have an answer.
So what's your idea for getting us into the palace without alerting Euraxia's guards?
The former custodian of the palace, he knew the place like the back of his paw. Remarkably, he survived Euraxia's conquest and the purge of the royal family. Find him, and he should be able to provide us with an unseen path into the palace.
Who is this custodian and where do I find him?
Aneshi. He served as Castellan for Rimmon Palace under King Hamilcar. You can find Aneshi southeast of here, where he now cares for a shrine to the ancient hero, Kunzari. Learn what he knows. Then meet the rest of the strike force in Rimmon.
I head to the shrine and talk to Aneshi. Or Anishi, Aneshi, whatever it was. Let's see, where's this at? Closest way, shrine to Rimmon. Did they update the lore books in here? Yeah, they did. Thought so. Thought it updated when I updated the Minion add-on app or program. Be right back. I'll fill up my drink real quick. And I'm back. Awesome. Let's see. What the hell is that? Oh, that's cool. I like that mount.
Time is precious.
I don't know, I like this horse too though. It's pretty cool looking. Damn, that guy's fast. Probably because I've been upgrading my speed on my mount. Been doing pack upgrades. So I don't have ESO plus. That is a long drop. I don't feel like damaging my training gear. Which I didn't make, I had someone make it for me. But the good thing is after someone makes it for you, you can go ahead and research the traits on everything that you had made. And then you'll be able to make it yourself as long as you upgrade your crafting. Damn, I didn't think the rock would be that big.
5 o'clock. I decided to join you. Aneshi deserves to hear that I still live in my own words.
Welcome to Aneshi's humble shrine to Gunzari. Here, we've remembered the tales of the hero of ancient Elsweyr.
Got a still from your bin? No, the water scan. Eat some chicken real fast. I don't even look like chicken. It's like pork chop, carrots, and potatoes, and broccoli. Or green beans.
Old Aneshi doesn't get many visitors, friend. Few find much comfort in the ancient tales of Gunzari during these trying times. Wait, Aneshi recognizes your friend. She is grown now, more serious. But this one knows Princess Kamira by Jode.
She's Queen Kamira now, and she remembers you too. We need your help.
Aneshi's beloved wife, Zaima, worked with the militia for a time after we avoided Euraxia's purge at the palace. Passed along information until the Euraxians caught her. They killed her in the palace courtyard.
We're going
If
to...
Aneshi can help, he will do so.
Didn't mean to interrupt you there. We're going to assault Rimmon Palace, but we need a way to slip inside without being spotted.
Then you need to enter the palace crypts.
Of course.
A forgotten passage in the crypts leads to the royal kitchens.
It always does.
Aneshi will write down directions to where he hid his master key. The key opens a door in the sewer under the palace that leads to the crypts.
I'll take the directions and go find your master key. Why would he have it on him?
Jode above. Old Aneshi can hardly believe his
The
eyes.
road to the west for a short time, then turn left with the road for
It
it.
is truly
Veer
me,
slightly
Castellan.
north off the road at
But
the
I am
tilted
Queen
pillar.
Kamira now. We will
Blah, blah,
throw
blah,
the
blah, blah,
usurper
blah.
from my
So-
father's throne.
We stayed close to the castle. Zaima,
Yeah, well,
my
you guys talk it up.
brave
I'm going to
beloved
find the key.
wife, she passed information to the
A minotaur?
Euraxia Tharn.
That damn add-on for assisted rapid maneuvers always changes heroic slash and keeps it that way. I don't know why, but it's annoying. Wait, Athena, yeah, I'm gonna grab the sky shard first. It's not too far out of the way. Yeah, it don't look like it is. And again, I could be wrong. Yeah, I think I'm wrong. Yeah, I'll get that later. Damn, how far away is this? And that's not much further now. Huh. When I got knocked off, it changed it. Let's see. Good, I can get my other armor to my tank, my DK tank. Awesome. Well, if I don't have the training for this one.
Five Claw, over here. Tharn wants to speak to you.
Well, then you can speak to me.
I may not have figured out Chimera's true identity, but things have been hectic since I met her. Zamorak, though, he was easier to surmise. I recognized the bearing of the King's Claw the moment I saw him. Did you find us a way into the palace?
The old Keystone suggests that we enter through the crypts. He gave me the master key.
The crypts? So that means another delightful trek through the sewers. The overwhelming stench of excrement still lingers from our last visit. Ah well. I have another task for you to deal with first, however.
What do you need me to do?
The siege weapons aimed down into the city. We need to disable them before Euraxia realizes she's under attack, or she'll destroy Rimmon just to spite us. Meet Nalado and destroy 2 of the installations. Chimera will take care of the 3rd.
You think Zamorak was the King's Claw?
Just thinking out loud. A habit I acquired during my time in the archives at White Gold Tower. Zamorak once served as a royal protector. From his bearing and the way he hovers near Chimera, he had to be one of the King's Claws. It's quite obvious.
If you say so. I'll go help Captain Nalado destroy those siege weapons now.
Captain Nalado's waiting for you near the siege weapons. Work with her to put them out of commission. Once we see the weapons go up in flames, we'll head out and rendezvous with you at the sewer entrance.
Won't that also alert Euraxia to our presence?
I'm counting on it.
Oh.
After you and Nalado destroy the first 2 platforms.
Yeah, I'll just go do it. You gotta keep talking. No, I guess I have to go this way.
I'll get to the far bastion. Best we don't travel together.
The Dragon King of Cats has come to lead us. Blessed are we. You cannot deny our comfort.
How the hell do I get up there? Maybe this way. Yep.
Five Claw. Good, good. We have work to do. Are you ready to disable the siege weapons and wreak some more havoc?
I'm ready. What's the plan?
The soldier guarding the gate to the south weapons platform appears bold. This one plans to give her something to get excited about. When she leaves her post, slip through the gate and set fire to the siege weapons. Be quick, Five Claw.
There's only a single soldier guarding the south weapons platform?
At the gate, yes. This one observed a few more soldiers on the platform, but not many. The usurper queen feels secure in Rimmon. We're about to change that. After this one deals with the soldier, I will move on to the north platform. Meet me there.
Alright, I'll go set fire to the siege weapons on the south platform.
Watch as Nalado becomes a sleek Euraxian soldier. Oh, how do they see with this thing on?
The awkward echo.
Darashi has been spotted in the market. Hurry!
Finally, some action.
Okay. Nice.
Nalado will deal with the soldier. Oh, this one can't wait to get out of this dungy armor.
Why has it got such a weird echo to it, though?
The south platform is under attack.
Stupid cats!
Yeah, mouth ain't covered
Wait,
up.
I better warn my lieutenant first.
I guess you
Go,
will.
destroy the siege weapons. Nalado will clean up this mess.
Come on, skeletal mage yet. Almost.
She did it! Now let's meet the others at the sewer entrance.
Whew.
Here come the others now.
There are too many of us. We need to split up.
The queen should not rush into danger. It is unseemly. This one should be at her side to keep her safe. Nalado will follow orders, though. We must make our way through the crypts and into the palace before Chimera gets into too much trouble, yes?
Is it really good? Is it really a good idea to split up our party?
Chimera is queen now, so this one must do as she says. There are dangers ahead, regardless of whether we stick together or not. But we have a better chance of reaching the usurper queen if we approach from multiple directions.
Chimera can handle herself, and she'll be with Abner Tharn.
Yes, and if anything happens to our new queen, this one will have Tharn's head on a platter. We waste too much time, Five Claw. Are you ready to enter the sewers and find the door to the crypts?
Let's go.
I'll scout ahead. Tally ho!
Can I change the pass? Don't matter.
sheathe your claws.
There is the door to the crypts. Let us see if the master key still works.
Nalado will guard the rear. You go ahead and find a way into the palace.
This one hasn't visited these crypts in a long, long time.
Oh, that's cool. Big ass zombie.
Zamorak served.
No, I want to search the wrong that hot dude.
Wait. This is the royal crypt, but it has been disturbed.
Of course it has.
They took his body. They desecrated the king's grave. And from the looks of it, the queen's and Kamira's siblings as well.
Why would Euraxia dig up the royal family?
Zamorak has no clue. This royal crypt was prepared when King Hemakar ascended to the throne and married Queen Numara. Why inter the bodies and then dig them up 6 years later?
Could it have been Zumar Fum or one of his necromancers?
Dark moons. This one hopes that is not the case. To even think such a thing makes Zamorak's fur stand on end. We should hurry and find Kamira. Find the queen. We need to find a way into the palace, and quickly.
Euraxia not only murdered our king and queen, she desecrated their graves! She's a monster!
No.
We can reach the royal chambers through the chapel of the guiding moons and the great hall.
Oh, look at that. Found a recipe. Yeah, I can summon the dead too, bud.
Disturbing the dead. That's vile. An outrage.
You guys want me to kill him, right?
Won't someone do something? That's far enough. Queen Euraxia doesn't want to be disturbed.
I don't give a shit.
The Chapel of the Guiding Moons is just ahead. It's the necromancer, Zumag Foom. They locked us in.
Queen Euraxia will be delighted to hear that we have guests. Oh, look, more cats. I do adore flaying and then roasting the nasty creatures. If you'll excuse us, we have another member of your party to deal with. I'm of two minds. I want to watch your cadavers tear these cheeky mudcrabs apart, but I also want to deal with my inferior duplicate. What to do? What to do?
Leave the door to Zamarak. This one will make an exit.
More undead!
Go. Zamarak will guard your backs.
Go left while this one goes right. We will meet in the royal chambers.
Help! They're going to destroy me! Destroy you? No, we're simply correcting a mistake. We will transfer your duplicate's animus into you. But our time with Queen Euraxia has reached its end. Come along. Please, not like this. Try smashing these glass balls. Well, that wasn't pleasant. You go on. I'll be along in a snap.
There. Make haste. Euraxia is in the palace courtyard with Mulamnir. Be cautious. We need to know what Euraxia and the dragon are planning before we attack.
The moon lies to the southwest. Zumag Foom has the key. Now, about my request.
The necromancers have already agreed to serve Calgrontid. You no longer interest us, Euraxia Tharn.
How dare you! We had a deal! What's this now? My incompetent half-brother and... Aha! The lost princess returns. Here, your parents have missed you so, princess. Mother, no! I never liked you.
It's pretty fucked up.
Just die!
I'll take down that shield. You deal with the others.
I'll destroy you all! The runes of oblivion sealed me! Euraxia Tharn! Oblivion, heed my call! The runes of oblivion sealed me! Euraxia Tharn! The runes of oblivion sealed me! Destroy them, my loyal servant! Euraxia Tharn! Essence of oblivion, heed my call! Destroy them, my loyal servant! The runes of oblivion sealed me! Euraxia Tharn!
I need to see the throne.
Once this all began, I knew Euraxia would need to be dealt with. But sending Chimera's murdered parents against us, death was too easy an end for my half-sister. I'm concerned that the dragons continue to work with the necromancers, though.
You don't have any regrets about killing your sister?
Half-sister. And do I really seem like the sentimental type to you? Euraxia may be gone, but Mulamnir mentioned his leader, Kalgrunti. He said the necromancers were helping them, and Euraxia said something about a moon gate to the southwest.
Maybe Chimera Garashri can tell us about this moon gate.
Perhaps. The next queen of Anequina said there's no time to mourn the dead, but I worry what happened here could affect her judgment. Let's get to the throne room and try to figure out why the dragons need necromancers and a moon gate.
Let's do it.
deal with the father later. I fear more pressing matters must concern us now.
Wait, why am I a fugitive? Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta check on my crock pot. I'm back. Making some shredded chicken tacos.
May the Dar take Euraxia. She sent my own parents against us and killed the brave and honorable Nalado. But we have no time to move. We must determine what the dragons seek at the ancient moon gate.
Chimera, those were your parents, and Captain Nalado died defending you. Are you sure?
Do not presume to tell me how I should feel. I am the queen now, and I do not have the luxury or the time to grieve. 5 o'clock. Those were not my parents. They were animated husks, nothing more. And I will remember Nalado's sacrifice. After...
I can bring her back for you. After what?
After we finish saving Elsweyr from the dragons. You are still with me in this 5 Claw. You and Abner Tharn both. We ended one threat, but 2 more remain. I will go on without you, but I would rather have you at my side for what is to come.
I'm with you. How do we stop the dragons?
The war is far from over. Even a queen needs to consult with such learned personages as Garresh Ree and Abner Tharn every now and then. Take this in recognition of your efforts on our behalf, 5 Claw. Then talk to Garresh Ree. I need to think. This throne. For too long, a tyrant has sat upon it. But now...
The men must recognize you as the heir of Anequina. But the people already cheer your name.
Finally, this palace is a labyrinth. Did I miss anything?
A word, 5
Ah, that's what I was doing. Oh man, I don't know. I think I'll go with Arcanist. Hey, why I got a bounty on me? Five-clawed warrior, in recognition of your services toward Northern Elsweyr and our rightful Queen Chimera. Moon Bishop, whatever, hereby grants you stewardship of the halls of the Lunar Champions. Okay. That's cool. Notable homes has been updated. Oh. That's cool. Pretty awesome. Alright.
Amira's parents would be proud of how she has stepped forward in these dark times. Moons, I am proud of her. While Chimera gathers her thoughts, the rest of us have work to do. Tell me, what happened in the palace?
We killed Euraxia, but Nalado died and the dragons and necromancers are still working together.
You bring news both welcome and grim. But we can neither celebrate a victory nor mourn the good captain until later, I feel. We need to determine why the dragons are willing to associate with wielders of dark magic.
I heard them mention a moon gate to the southwest. God, Cal Wanted seemed interested in the place.
Could they be interested in the moon gate of Anequina?
Probably
It
Hash
lies
Shadow.
in that direction. I wonder if this pertains to Euraxia's final order. A soldier mentioned it after we captured her, but she refused to elaborate. Maybe you can help Tharn find out more.
I'll help Abner Tharn determine the significance of Euraxia's final order.
Even now, Abner Tharn searches through the documents in the royal study, seeking information concerning this final order. Despite his show of indifference, Euraxia was his half-sister. Her death is bound to affect him. I suggest that you tread warily.
You're worried about Abner Tharn?
Worry? No. That would imply I had any feelings toward the man whatsoever. I'd
Ruthless.
say I'm more concerned that his nonchalant attitude toward his sister's death might be hiding his true emotions. I trust that he's here to help, but he's still a Tharn.
Oof. Alright, let's go find him.
When you look at the world as lines on a map, it all seems so small and insignificant. I was trying to determine the meaning of this document, but so far the secret eludes me.
I came to offer my help. Did you find anything about Euraxia's final order?
I found a letter, but it's not complete. Looks like a scribe's dictation. I've been searching for more, but I haven't made much progress through the royal stacks. With your help, perhaps the search will go more quickly.
Tell me about the dictated letter you found.
It alludes to an order Euraxia was preparing to deliver shortly before our assault on the palace. It mentions a Captain S, the Cygnus Irregulars, and a favor for the dragons, but gives no indication as to who they are or what the favor might be.
About your half-sister.
We did what had to be done. Think no more about it. If you hadn't ended Euraxia, I certainly would have. Now, look around and see if you can find anything pertaining to this unfinished letter. I'm sure it refers to Euraxia's final order.
I'll see what I can find.
This study contains documents from when the Khajiit ruled Rimmon. as well as papers that cover the span of Euraxia's rule. So many, many papers. She was a prolific writer, I'll give her that. At least she didn't destroy her files before she died. Captain Sorlinia. That must be Captain S. And the Cygnus Irregulars are Imperial troops
You don't
under
see
the
that behind
command
the
of
table?
Prefect Kalo at Sandswirl Manor. Old Khajiiti legends and rumors of a last dragon guard. Intriguing. Controlled dragons? What folly. But what was that about killing the last dragon guard?
Praise
I think you
Vivek.
found everything I
You were
need to
there
fill
to
in the
stop
blanks.
Alexandra Canals from capturing the Coral Heart.
The documents you uncovered allow me to make sense of this unfinished
There's
dictation.
one on the table.
I believe I now know the contents of Euraxia's final order.
So what was Euraxia's final order?
Euraxia ordered Captain Sorlinia to assassinate a dragon guard in an effort to appease the dragons. Sorlinia plans to commandeer as many additional soldiers as necessary from Prefect Kalo at Sandswirl Manor and retrieve a report.
Dragon Guard. I don't understand.
Neither do I, at least not fully. The Dragon Guard were the sworn protectors of the Imperial Emperor. At least they were until they fell out of favor. Euraxia has ordered her assassins to murder what she claims to be the last Dragon Guard.
The last Dragon Guard.
Don't ask me. The Dragon Guard I knew failed to protect the potentates and were disbanded in disgrace. They claimed to have descended from legendary Akaviri dragon hunters. But that's all it was. A legend. We need to get to Sandswirl Manor.
I'll head to Sandswirl Manor and find perfect Kalo as soon as I can. Or Prefect Carlo.
We can't take any chances. Euraxia's final order directs her assassins to murder the last Dragon Guard. If the dragons consider this threat real, we need it on our side. Meet me west of the city, on the outskirts of Sandswirl Manor.
Do you know anything about Captain... whatever?
Kalo is mentioned in Garesh Ree's intelligence report.
Yeah. Those complicated names.
Are the people of Rimmon cowards?
Yes.
They're just afraid, Kalira. Remember, the dragons still darken the skies overhead.
But we need to replenish our
I gotta try to avoid the guards. I don't want to pay that kind of fee. Shit. Right outside town. See any guards yet? Oop, right there's one.
This one orders you to stop. For many, the bounty is the warning they need that their life has gone awry.
I ain't
The
paying for that
criminal is
shit.
a boundless enigma.
I don't know what I done. Get out of here, that shit. Better walk away. There's a sky shard over here. And a lure book. Nice little stop off.
Don't be sad, horse friend. Gordon will come.
Alright.
An Imperial garrison housed in a Khajiiti estate. My half-sister spared no expense, I see. Prefect Kalo commands a full complement of soldiers, mostly seasoned Imperials and not the Nibonese mercenaries that make up Euraxia's main forces. It's probable that Sorlinia and her assassination squad is here as well, so I advise caution.
You think we'll have to fight our way in?
I prefer to avoid unnecessary bloodshed, of course, but these are enemy forces. We must do what we must to complete our mission. I'll work my way down from the upper levels of the house. You find your own entrance and we'll meet somewhere inside.
Alright, I'll beat you inside the manor house.
Try not to alert the entire garrison to our presence, and keep an eye out for Captain Sorlinia or anything related to Euraxia's final order. We need to determine where the assassination squad plans to strike if we're going to save the Dragon Girl.
Alrighty. Guess I'll have to go in front of the wall. Go on now.
Time to make me a fur coat.
believe the prefect disobeyed a direct order.
No idea how they didn't see me.
One of Kalo's pet cats. Time to make me a fur coat. One of Kalo's pet cats. Time to make me a fur coat.
I can't believe the captain didn't assign me to the assassination squad.
One of Kalo's pet cats. Time to make me a fur coat.
I'd be really surprised if I don't get seen doing this. The guy over there's going busy, so. Nice.
How good of you to join me. Let's talk.
Oh, wish I could do that.
We need to speak quickly. I doubt I'll remain undiscovered for very long.
Really like to show off your magic, don't you?
This projection, a simple spell. Nothing to it, really. But that's not what I want to discuss. I'm hiding in an empty servant's quarters at the moment. I discovered that Prefect Kalo is no longer in charge here. In fact, he's been arrested.
Why would the Euraxians arrest one of their own officers?
That's the thing. Prefect Kalo isn't really one of the Euraxians. His cohort of Imperials accompanied my half-sister into Rimmon, but he's been a vocal opponent of her coup and subsequent claim of rulership. Apparently, he refused another order.
Where are they holding Prefect Kalo?
Kalo's probably being held on one of the lower levels. See if you can find him. He should be able to tell us more about the Dragon Guard and Solinia's orders. Wait a moment. I'm about to have company. I'll find my way to you as soon as I can.
Alright, I'll try to find Prefect Kalo. Thanks for the refresh, Tater Todd. I appreciate it. Wow, can't believe I snuck past all of them. Ooh.
Interesting. You're not one of Euraxia's mercenaries. I'm Prefect Kalo, commander of the Cygnus Irregulars. And you're that outsider working with the Khajiit militia. I expected you hours ago. Well, let's not dawdle. You have an assassination squad to stop, I assume, so if you'd open my cell?
How do you know who I am?
It's elementary. I pay attention to every significant event that occurs in the region. Comes with my job description. I have agents, spies, and informers from Riverhold to Rimmon. The dossier on you could choke a Wamasu. Now, about this door...
First, tell me why they locked you in that cell.
I'm an Imperial without an Emperor. My cohort was assigned to accompany Euraxia on a fact-finding mission. she turned it into a conquest. I tried to temper her more violent tendencies, but her mercenaries outnumber my legionaries by a wide margin.
So why lock you up now?
I refused a direct order. Wouldn't give Solinia my soldiers or my file on the last Dragon Guard. So, here I am. How about this? You can find a copy of the report in my office. If the information it contains helps you, then come back and set me free.
You seem unusually willing to cooperate with an ally of the rightful Khajiit Queen.
I'm a reasonable man. I have no great love for this land, but neither do I want to see it destroyed. Dragons were the last straw. In other words, this is me making a stand. You can find a copy of the Dragon Guard report in my office upstairs.
Thanks a lot, Senpai. I appreciate it. Hopefully your stream's going well as well. Alright, let's go find that report. Shit, it's downstairs. Ah. Wow.
I see you found the report. Now we can continue our conversation without being separated by those inconvenient bars.
Ah, there you are. And I see you've captured Prefect Kalo. I presume he surrendered without a fight?
Don't look so shocked. My irregulars are very good at what they do. It was simple enough for them to sneak in and set me free. Now, what did you learn from the report? Anything that will help us stop Captain Solinia and her assassination squad?
Us? Why would you want to help stop the assassination of the Dragon Guard?
As I said, we were never willing participants in Euraxia's conquest of northern Elsweyr. My irregulars did as little as possible to advance her agenda, and we worked to sabotage it as often as not. Besides, have you forgotten about the dragons?
What about the dragons?
The dragons won't stop after they kill or subjugate the Khajiit. We're in as much danger as everyone else. If Lord Garesh-Ri pardons my soldiers, we'll help fight the dragons. But we're going to need the Dragon Guard. Do you know where he is?
The report suggests the last Dragon Guard is hiding in an Akaviri shrine in the Scar.
Grand Chancellor, I propose that you get Garesh-Ri to pardon the Cygnus irregulars so we can form an alliance.
An alliance? Interesting. Comrades would be helpful in the battles to come. I'll return to Rimmen, plead Kalo's case, and send someone to help you. Meanwhile, I suggest you start your search for the Shrine of the Stitches.
Alright. Kind of like... Wow.
Time to make me a fur coat.
I'm not a cat. Pretty far. But then there's a white shrine by there. Yeah, I'm just gonna head to the way shrine. I'm gonna make a small little detour up here, see if anybody's fighting this guy. I think I just killed him.
Stop right there!
Damn it.
This does not need to escalate.
I'll pay it. Whatever.
Peace. Your debt is paid.
Tharn sent Samarak to assist you against the Euraxian officers Saulinia and her assassins. The locals say that a group matching their description passed through here a short time ago. Tharn explained that we seek a hidden Akaviri shrine.
Selenia has orders to kill someone they believe is the last Dragon Guard.
Saulinia, the assassin who murdered King Hemakar and Queen Numara. Zamarak heard that name often on the day of Euraxia's coup. Perhaps this one can finally get justice for the royal family.
Did you see Captain Selenia back then?
No. Zamarak was guarding Kamira that day. We were far from the palace. Anyway, this one learned that the local crime lord provided Saulinia with guides who know the Scar well. We must hurry if we hope to catch them.
Let's go stop the assassination squad.
The Scar can be a treacherous place, Five Claw, even without the addition of a Nibonese assassination squad. We need to hurry, but we should also proceed with caution.
Three stupid birds. I sat there for a minute. Get some based off potatoes. Yeah, I'm just gonna run past you guys.
More bodies. The higher side. Look, there is a door behind these stones. Is this the place we seek?
Think so, bud.
That door. Not even all of Zamorak's strength and training can budge a magical barrier. Maybe the pedestal.
Maybe.
The pedestal maintains the magical barrier, but Zamorak does not know how.
Find the Dragon Guard, or his blood won't be the only thing that stains my blade this day.
The assassins. That came from the south. We must hurry, Five Claw. The assassins. They stalk the southern passages. We must hurry. There may be another way past this door, deeper in the complex.
Should we try to open this door?
Whatever has been hiding behind that door for all these years can wait a little longer. We need to deal with the assassins. They are the most pressing threat. That shout we heard. Saulinia and her killers must be close.
Let's go kill him.
Traps. They stopped some of the assassins, but not all of them. We must be wary.
Oh god. It's not easy to know what to do now. Walk right on by. Damn it. Gotta go to the other side.
You can't hide from us forever, Dragon Guard.
You couldn't find an Albeacon alabaster, Euraxian dolt?
That was the Dragon Guard. We're running out of time.
Ooh, damn.
That was the Dragon
I
Guard.
won't talk to you, bud.
Another maze. We must find a way to the other side.
Ooh.
Once I select a target, it always dies.
I trained to fight dragons. This isn't going to end the way you expect.
And exactly how I expected.
Now, oh, good. More blood.
I refuse to die. Hear the assassin.
Maybe now the royal family can rest in peace.
She just got her ass handed to her.
Thank you, Five Claw. With Saulinia dead, maybe the royal family can finally rest in peace. The dragon guard ran through that door, but he was wounded. We should help him.
Are you alright, Zamorak?
Zamorak. There was a heaviness on Zamorak's sword. Now it disperses like sand in the wind. Still, this one promised to find a new path. But these events just returned him to the same one he walked before.
You helped bring the killer of the royal family of the Anikiwa? No. Whatever. To justice.
Yes. But Zamorak believed his previous life of violence caused those deaths. His studies and meditations told him this was so. Now, with Saulinia's death, Zamorak feels lighter. It feels good, but it also feels like a betrayal of the desert wind.
We'll say stick to your teachings, Zamorak. Violence shouldn't be the answer.
You are right, Five Claw. Violence is never the best way to solve a problem. It only leads to grief. As the adepts say, when an enemy strikes you on the right, also offer him your left. But these musings are missed. Let us check on the dragon guard.
Oh, damn assassin. She knew her stuff. I saw her fall, though. Thanks for that. After all these years, why do I suddenly have so much company?
Dragons have returned. Euraxia sent the assassin because she thought you knew how to stop them.
I know about the dragons. I sent word to the other sanctuaries.
Other sanctuaries? I thought you were the last of the Dragon Guard.
The last? I didn't think so. But no one else has responded. Maybe. No. I know at least one other is still out there. He'll come. He has to.
Is there really a way to stop the dragons?
Take my ring. It will open the sanctuary. Find the dragon horn. You have to. Have to.
Dragon Guard Orlin?
May Kenarthi guide you to the sands behind the stars.
Damn.
Below, That looks like Prefect Kalo. What is he doing here?
So we'll find out.
Ah, there you are. We came as soon as we could. Were you able to stop Captain Solinia and her assassins?
Solinia is dead, but so is the Dragon Guard. Did Chimera accept your terms of alliance?
Both dead? Solinia deserved it. Shame about the Dragon Guard, though. And yes, it took some convincing and Tharn's most diplomatic negotiation tactics, but Queen Chimera has accepted our help. Provisionally.
Provisionally?
The Cygnus Irregulars are on probation. For now. Once Queen Chimera sees us in action, I'm sure she'll come around. Until then, I wanted to make sure you are all right. Beating Solinia is no small feat. I'm sorry we lost the Dragon Guard, though.
The Dragon Guard gave me a key to his sanctuary. We were on our way to retrieve the Dragon Horn.
A Dragon Horn? Like the one at Star Haven Auditorium? Huh. Well, if you think this old relic can help, lead the way.
I'm guessing that's through here.
The barrier has fallen.
Are these the remains of the Dragon Guard?
Pretty cool ass statue, though.
Books and scrolls. I knew it. Knowledge is power, my friend. You'll see.
Such a
Just
small
put that in my
thing
pocket.
compared to the dragons. Still, we should take it to Rimmon, yes?
I want to take another look at these books. We'll meet you back in Rimmon.
Sounds good.
Zamarak will linger as well, to make sure the Imperials find their way back.
Oh. Thanks. Well, everybody, I think that will be it for tonight. Hope you guys had a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for lurking. I appreciate everything. You guys are awesome. And have a good night.